I tried to draw a heart. Does it look like a heart? I don't think it does.
If I stand right here, I can white out the background for you.
Thank you. Hey guys, it's Ziya. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I have my hair in these little heatless curls. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Sometimes it'll come out perfect, and then other times it just looks a complete mess. So we will see. I am going to do like some Valentine's Day inspired makeup. I'm basically just going to use this palette. It's on the older side. I think it came out like 2 years ago, maybe 3. It's the Strawberry Shake palette from ColourPop. I love the colors in here. I was looking at Glamlight and they have the Cherry Icy palette. Gorgeous. Like, it has like every red that you will ever need, and I was this close to buying it, especially because the packaging is so cute. I held off and I was like, I have reds. They're not all the reds I need in one palette, but I do have reds. Trying to be good. Let's just get into the eyes. My sister's gonna be stopping by soon to like drop off some cheesecake. Like, do I need cheesecake? No. My mom got cheesecake for her birthday and she was like, I can't eat all of this, so I'm just going to drop it off with you guys. So now I'm waiting on that, and by the time they get here, I'm gonna be looking less than half done. Probably gonna scare the heck out of my niece. So I'm just priming my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow base. Ow. What? Anytime I start to do my makeup, something falls into my eye. I'm gonna tap it in with my finger and set it with this eyeshadow called Samoa Silk from MAC. I was just listening to a podcast called Two Idiot Girls. I don't remember who the second girl on there is, but one is Drew Afualo, but I said her name so weird right now. Drew Afualo. And if you're on TikTok, you know who Drew is. I love her so much. Brightens my day every single time. So when I found out that she has a podcast, I of course had to immediately start listening to it. Obviously, this does not match my skin tone, but the purpose of this was to give my eyeshadow more of a peachy undertone. Otherwise, I would have used a lighter eyeshadow. I'm gonna start off with the shade Woke. That's this pink one right here. And I'm gonna put this right in the crease. I don't know if this is gonna be dark enough to actually like show up on here, but we're gonna try. I just realized I didn't do my brows. So in a second, I'm gonna do that before I get too far into the eyeshadow. I feel like I can't do my eyeshadow really well without my brows because I don't know like where to stop. This has been my go-to product. These two things, NYX Professional Thick It Stick It Thickening Mascara and the Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. I put this on like twice and then I go into the sparse areas with the pen for the finishing touches. I don't have plans to like go anywhere today, and my sister calls me and she goes, what are you doing? So I'm about to do my makeup. She goes, oh, who are you trying to look good for since you're just at home? My camera. I'm gonna take my milkshake, that's this one right here, and this is also gonna go in the crease, just not as high as Woke. My camera overheated, so I just kept on adding pink eyeshadow until I was happy with it. I know it looks crazy right now. I'm gonna use Take a Sip, that's this hot pink one. I really want to play with the shape of my eyeshadow, not today, but like I have hooded eyes and I find it really difficult to do anything really artistic, and this type of eyeshadow is always my go-to. Monochromatic with multiple shades of the same color. Now I'm gonna take Daiquiri, that's this red right here, and I'm popping that right into the outer corner. Taking clean brush and just blending edges. I don't want to drag it up any higher because it's already really high. I'm gonna take this color, it's called Whipped, and just patting that on the inner portion of the lid about halfway to 3/4 of the way through. Whenever I try to do really nice eyeshadow, I start off thinking, oh, I can do like a halo eye, it'll be cute. Then I get to it, I'm like, I'm not gonna do a halo eye. Okay, time to clean up this mess. See? Nice and easy. I'm going back in with Samoa Silk and just blending it right over the edges. I want it to look nice and diffused, and right now it's looking a little blocky. Alright, time to prime the under eyes. I'm using the Tatcha, what's this called? The Silk Canvas. I'm using the e.l.f. Mint Melt cooling primer, and I'm putting this everywhere that is not my under eyes. This one is less sticky than the other e.l.f. one that they just came out with, the Power Grip. I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Espresso to contour under my foundation. This would be the worst time for my sister to drive up. I obviously added way too much. I look ridiculous. I somehow managed to spray my whole dresser with foundation. I cleaned it up and now we are ready to continue. The foundation I just applied is the Ordinary Serum foundation in the color 2N. It is a little light. All of my foundations end up being light on me. I don't know how to pick foundation shades for myself. I don't know. I like to layer these two foundations, the Ordinary Serum foundation and the Ordinary Coverage foundation. Hi!
Hi, we're outside.
Okay.
I'm about to be in like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye. don't be scared, I look crazy right now. So my sister has perfect timing. She pulled up right after I finished this part. They said I didn't have to run out there just having my contour concealer on. I got my niece a stuffed Pikachu for her birthday. Was it for her birthday or Christmas? I don't remember. Anyway, she loved it so much that she started keeping it in her bed at night. Somehow his tail came loose and she needed it to be fixed. And my older sister doesn't have like sewing supplies. So I was like, don't worry, give it to me. I'll fix it and I'll bring it back. Well, since they were stopping by today, it was the perfect time to give it to them because I already fixed it. I got down there with her Pikachu in hand and she was so happy. And then she looked at my face and she goes, you could see the different emotions going on because she was like, do I say something about Auntie's face? But she was also like really thankful that her Pikachu got fixed. So thank you, Auntie. I love you. Thank you for fixing Pikachu. He's hurt now though. Because she could see like the little threads behind his tail. And I was like, no, I gave him surgery like a doctor and I gave him medicine so he's all better. And they're driving away and she's yelling out the window. She goes, enjoy the cheesecake. I love you. I'll see you later. She's adorable. And she's like my little twin. Like she looks just like me when I was her age and it's just adorable. I also didn't even say what I was using here. It's the Hourglass Veil Retouching Fluid in the shade Natural. This actually isn't supposed to be a concealer. It's a retouching veil that you're supposed to use when you're retouching your makeup. I just use it as a concealer. However, it does blend away very easily because it is very light coverage. So what I like to do is put on another layer. These are very thin layers. It looks like a lot, but since the formula is so thin and lightweight, Beauty Blender soaks up a lot of it. And then I put a little bit of the Hourglass concealer, this one, put right here and right up here. That's what works for my face shape. I think I put on too much this time, but it'll be fine. I'm going to get my powder ready. This is the Kimchi Chic Beauty Puff Puff Pass Banana Powder. And all I'm going to do is blend this out. And I'm taking the other side of the sponge with some powder and just patting it into the under eyes. So I'm going to take some setting powder. It's the same powder I used under my eyes, just in a much thinner layer. I'm gonna go in with bronzer. This is the NARS Laguna. Yeah, I always forget the name of it. Just patting it everywhere that I feel like I need, which is everywhere because I look like an egg. I went a little crazy on this side, so we're gonna fix it the best we can. Okay, and for my nose, I'm gonna go in with the same bronzer and just apply that as my contour. Whoop. Son of a... every time. The nose contour looks like a lot, but it will calm down, especially after I put some more setting powder over it. Also gonna go in with the Kimchi bronzer in the color I Went to Venice. I'm just taking a little bit of that and really sticking to the edges. Jumping back into the brows for a moment. I'm mostly just focusing on the tail ends because I don't want to make the front too bold. I'm gonna line. I don't know how big of a wing I want to go for, but we're just gonna go in and do whatever works. Gonna go back into the eyeshadow palette and I'm going to take my milkshake and just run that across the lash line 3/4 of the way through, just leaving the inner corner alone for now. Okay, I like that so far. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of Shake It Up. That's this shade right here. Use that on the outermost corner. I'm gonna take some daiquiri again. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. And I have this kimchi, I forgot the word for blush. This is in the shade Cheeky. It has 2 colors. So I'm taking the darker one. I'm applying that right up here. And I'm going to take the lighter shade and I'm going to use that towards the bottom. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of the darker shade and put that across the bridge of the nose. And just a mixture of the two. I'm gonna take that right at the cupid's bow and a little bit around the bottom lip. All right, now I'm gonna put some lashes on. I don't remember what these ones were called because I just put them into a random packaging. The really flared one, that's the one I'm gonna go with today. Okay, I got my lashes on. They're not very noticeable. I also haven't curled them yet. I meant to curl them before I even put them on, but I forgot. Inner corners always want to pop up. Now I got tight line. Jumping back into brows. Now we're gonna go into the pen and I'm just filling in areas that are a little sparse. Onto highlighter, I'm going to use this one from Physicians Formula. It's the butter bronzer, not the bronzer, highlighter. Highlighting the inner corner and taking it onto the lower lash line a little bit on the brow bone. We're going to blend it out. My little staple piece, the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten. Ever since I started using this, I stopped using any other highlighter on my cheeks. Like, it's very rare. I almost forgot to line my lips first. I always need to like overline my lips a little bit because they are on the smaller side. So I'm using the Milani All Natural lip liner. And for my lips, I'm going to be using the Clarins lip mask, not lip mask, lip stain. And I'm going to use the Eco Soul lip oil. Okay, This is looking good. I really like how everything came out today. Time to pull out the hair. Let's hope it came out good. For the most part, it's good, but the front pieces are always what get me. Just these sections. So I'm thinking I should probably like stop putting that all together with everything else and maybe just put it in its own roller or just leave them out. I tried to draw a heart. Does it look like a heart? I don't think it does. Those are two very different kinds of hearts. I am so impressed by people that can do graphic eyeliner. This was so hard. First I did this side and I was like, okay, this looks alright. So I did this side and this side turned out so much better and it wasn't even at all. So I had to take off this side and do it again. And now these hearts are bigger than these hearts, but you know what? That's where we're gonna leave it. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I do kind of feel like it looked better before I added the hearts though, because my hearts are not that good. And I don't know if the placement is right. Okay, that's where I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and doing your makeup with me. My makeup with me. Did you guys do your makeup? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you've not already. Hit all the buttons. Just keep hitting the buttons. Be nice to each other and yourselves, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
If I stand right here, I can white out the background for you.
Thank you.